is my mom, and it has taken us a very long time to get to where we are today. Our relationship right now is probably stronger than it's ever been in our entire lives, but that's due to an extreme amount of work and an extreme amount of honesty and integrity between each other. We know that we need an extreme amount more work and more, and we need to tie in therapy and things like that to our relationship, but we know that we will get through that, and we are determined and committed to each other to do that. Do you think that sounds like our relationship?
Yes, it does. Yes.
In September, we went out to do a screening of the film, Swift Current, and my mom joined me this time. And we did a screening in front of a couple thousand people. And while we were there, I had decided, and this had been something that was pre-talked about, I decided that I was going to be giving my disclosure and my victim statement to the Calgary Police, and it was to some top investigators at the Calgary Advocacy Centre. And the morning of, my mom was asked the question if she wanted to give a statement on behalf of me as well. Not for herself, on just strictly in regards to my experience. And she offered up that opportunity, and she said yes in a heartbeat. And which truthfully, only helps, further helps my case down the road and our case as a whole. And so after we did that, we decided, well, we're going to celebrate by getting matching tattoos. So my mom got her first tattoo, and I got my 17th tattoo.
It's the motherhood daughter. And when we got these tattoos done, we never had this plan. And at the end, we held hands and realized they joined.
While we were getting them done, we just kind of were talking, and after the tattoos came together, it made sense, and we kind of came up with the idea of writing a book and what that would be like, because while my mom has been coming to these events and being more vocal and more active within Swift Current events, she's found a purpose in being there too, for parents and for mothers and for fathers to relate to and ask questions to. And a lot of people are starting to ask her questions, and so we thought, well, we got something pretty special here. What is out there for parents and for children when they're going through sexual abuse? What is out there to help them? So we kind of want to write a book this year and the next year together.
Yes.
And hopefully within the next year we'll have a published, or within the next couple of years, have a published book based on our recovery and our journey. I said our issues, and I say this plenty of times around my stories, that our issues are no different than the next family that's dealing with this. I think that the stories and the experience is different, and each family's, that is very respectfully their own story and their own journey. But I think that there's a lot of commonalities that would happen afterwards with childhood sexual abuse and so on, especially within the family. As ours is very focused on family dynamics and how that plays out. And I think, I think our biggest reason is because we aren't the only ones.
No, and there's nothing there. And then Mikki was brothers, and they were just collateral damage. Everybody in the family is affected. Yeah. But there's nothing out there to help you through that. Mm-hmm. Nothing. So
hopefully it'll act as a sound voice, I think, for parents, for victims, for survivors, and for all collateral damage involved.
I don't think you can be in a room with people and there not be somebody in that room that has experienced sexual abuse, whether they're open about it or not. I think it's a lot more common than what people think. And I also think it could even help people. Mother and daughter relationships are hard to begin with, so even if it's not a sexual abuse, it could still be just the normal mother and daughter.
The workings of a mom and daughter,
Yeah, because it applies to a lot of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be abuse, but you still have to work through it.